Have you ever had a crazy dream that you even had a hard time following it yourself? Welcome to Shut Eye Theater, and I just had a really crazy dream that I had a hard time following. You see, there's an individual that wanted to destroy our world, and he came from the future. Decided to come into the past to try and destroy our world. We had no idea his motives. All we could see was his influence, though, because he was doing it through the media, using the media to help create division and war, making it to where everyone wanted to destroy everyone else, creating a them and others. It's a really bad situation. Now, someone else wanted to save our planet, save our world, save our universe. And how he did it was also traveling through space and time. And he brought his ship to our world. But he couldn't do it himself. If he got directly involved, his ship would be compromised, himself would be compromised, and, well, the universe would be doomed. So he grabbed 4 people, 4 unique individuals that all had special abilities of some sort that he could use himself. Now, I was one of those 4 individuals, plus 3 others, obviously, and he took us to a ship, and after exposing us to the engine of time, we all got special abilities. Aaron, a tall gentleman, he gained the ability to become living energy, where he could take himself from physical form into energy and be able to travel around very easily and quickly. It became very hard for him to get hurt. The other person, Doug, he's an interesting person, kind of a library worm. He became so smart that he could maintain and retain anything he ever saw, heard, or read. And he could also cipher out untruth. He became basically the human lie detector with that ability. Now, Sarah was very interesting. She came to be the ability to understand any form of technology. The combined technology, her specialty, became alien technology that used crystals, where she could use these crystals that stored energy. Now, most of these crystals could actually be found on Earth too. It's just no one knew how to use them. It's a future type of technology that we're not quite to yet. And then me, well, magic. Now, the reason I gained kind of a magical ability is because the form of magic that does exist in this universe was a type that needed imagination, a brain that could conceive the inconceivable, to believe in the unbelievable. And after that, he gave me a key to a room that already exists on Earth. It actually existed in a building near me. Actually existed in every building near me. I was given a key to where if I used it on any door, it'd open up into this special room that is outside of space and time. Now, we were now sent out to do what we could to stop this, but we didn't know how. Sarah, Doug, and Aaron went to go try and stop a rally in Mexico where people were being killed for no reason. As they were doing so, Aaron was tased. Well, living energy, getting more electricity does not help, and he phased out for a little bit as Doug ran through him. And Sarah, using her smarts and some crystals that she was able to find, was able to create a unique energy field to help stabilize Aaron. Now, Aaron, though, became interesting. He gained a little bit of Doug's ability. They became really fun chess masters together, playing chess against each other. And they found out that being directly involved in that way is not the best way to fight back. So, what they decide to do is that they decide to use their special abilities. You see, Aaron could now transport himself anywhere through any electrical system, could get himself to a satellite and back down to Earth in any place of the world. He could travel the world very quickly. And he could stay connected with Doug, who could then use untruth detection, basically, to figure out where anything in the media is being said untruly. And would have Doug would do that, and then Aaron would go in and go and fix it. Travel anywhere in the world and become basically anchor to actually expose the truth. They use their abilities in conjunction. Now, Sarah helped build the facilities to where they could easily overtake any broadcast, using her smarts and be able to build any type of technology to be able to overtake anything. But they didn't do it maliciously. They just do it to fix things. Now, they wouldn't use their faces. If they use their faces, they'd be in trouble. So they do things that would, well, use kind of AI technology to cover themselves up or to make the anchors on the other side say what they needed them to say. Aaron still had to travel to those places though to be able to manipulate the controls of whatever location that was being the untruth was being said, so that they could easily correct what was being said and be able to save what was being said. Now me, with my ability, I'd go into this room and I could basically ask any question and the books would come out with the spells and or potions that would be able to achieve the question, but I had to have the unique question abilities to be able to come up with what we needed. And I often used it to be able to just create simple things, solve simple problems. Till one day I went in and realized this room has been around, well, since forever. It's an out-of-time room. And so I asked in the room one day, what is it that you need me to do? And that's when it started getting interesting, because it had me create, well, a spell that would make it where I wake up. I never fully got the chance to explore my abilities in this dream. It was such a crazy dream where I was all over the place, where I was seeing the destruction of Earth, but this beautiful planet I live on, through lies. It became our job to kind of solve it by, well, being truthful. And so I was able to see my other three friends be able to figure out a way to help achieve that. And my potion making and stuff like that, with the spells that I was able to do, was mostly used to kind of help calm people down, is what I mostly did in the dream, up to the point where I asked what I should do. The thing that I loved in this dream is that we were proactive in trying to solve the problem. To solve the problem of lies, to solve the problem of calming things down. I'm not sure where this dream came from. It was exciting seeing futuristic technology and finding out ways that we could help save the world. But even then, it's just crazy. Have you ever had a crazy dream like that where you had a hard time following along and not quite sure where it came from? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, sleep tight.